God sees family as the thing that will change the world. The labor we labor as pastors is the work that didn't happen in families. If every man is groomed to understand that he's the general overseer of his house, the standards we hold daddy by and we hold all the ministers by is the same standards we need to hold every father by. Because those fathers think I'm just a member. It's daddy that needs integrity. This message daddy preached today is for pastor. It's daddy that needs integrity. Me, I'm just member. But you're also the general overseer of your family. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? So God values family. Sees it as number one. Sees it as number one. And unfortunately, we have all been paying attention to other things, and we have left the thing important to God unattended. Why do we have successful lawyers that have unsuccessful marriages? Why do we have successful doctors that have unsuccessful marriages? The reason is simple. They've spent 7 years studying law, 7 years studying medicine, 0 years studying marriage. So they are succeeding where they have studied. There's no surprise in that. I always say where you invest is where you harvest. Did you get that? I say where you invest is where you harvest. Some people come to me sometimes and say, Pastor, I'm unlucky with love. I say, nobody's unlucky with love. You can either be unlearned, uninterested, uninvolved, uncommitted, but not unlucky. You are just not paying attention. As at about 7 years ago, 9 out of the 10 richest men in the world were divorced. About 7 years ago, 9 out of 10 of the richest men in the world, not in Africa, I'm talking about the world, 9 out of 10 were divorced. 8 were officially divorced. The 9th one was married to somebody else but living with somebody else. So I added him, he's divorced. He's just not aware. 9 out of 10 were divorced. So if it's not foolish people that fail in marriage, that's what I'm trying to show you. It's not foolish people that fail, it's just uninterested people. Do you know how smart you have to be among the richest men in the world? Do you know how many documents you need to sign in a day to be among the richest men in the world? So these guys are not dunce, they are not dull, they are just uninterested. Do you know how many meetings you attend if you are the richest man in the world? Even when you are not in a meeting, you are in a meeting preparing for the next meeting.